Hello, my sewing friends. This is the hashtag 5 Handmade Essentials tag.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen and this is my sewing room and I got tagged. Chilesa from Sew Chi Designs tagged me, as well as Carole from Sew Carole. Both tagged me in the hashtag 5 Handmade Essentials tag. This was created by Sara of Naughty Gnome Crafts, who saw another tag and thought, I bet I could adapt that to sewing. I just think that's genius. So I'm going to link all their channels below, but especially to Sara, who did the very first tag. And let me explain too, a hashtag is how you find stuff. Like if you put hashtag this in whatever it is in the search box, it will bring up all of the videos that have tagged their video or labeled it, maybe is a better way to say it, with that phrase. But a tag is a list of questions that you answer and then you say, I want you now to answer it. Tag, you're it. So this is a combination of the two. And I would highly encourage you to search the hashtag, click on the hashtag actually in the title of this video or any of the videos that have done the tag. All you have to do is click on that hashtag and it will pull up on YouTube all of the rest of the videos. All the people that you'll find. It's amazing. Well, okay, so the tag is the 5 things in your wardrobe that are absolutely essential. And Sara divided it up into a top, a bottom, a all-in-one, however you want to interpret that, a layering piece, and a wild card. So let's start with the top. For me, I had to think about this because don't you normally think, oh, the essential top for everyone everywhere is a t-shirt? Well, you'd think, wouldn't you? Well, I thought I need to think beyond that because really a t-shirt isn't an absolute essential for me. When I go into my closet, I don't really wear that many t-shirts because they're too plain for me. I don't like things with writing or pictures on them really. I want a nice top that's got some architecture to it. Well, I started thinking about it and I thought, okay, so t-shirts are not really an essential for me. What is the one thing I always have in my wardrobe? And you know what? I came up with it. It's a vest. I think vests are way underrated. You can wear them with a shirt underneath, like a turtleneck or a long sleeve blouse or a top, a t-shirt, whatever you like, you can wear with a vest. And they are so versatile. They'll go over top of a dress. They'll go over top of a pair of pants or shorts or a skirt. They're just incredibly versatile. Now in the UK and Australia, you would probably call this a waistcoat, but I call it a vest. And in this particular pattern from 1994, there is, this is actually a top or the vest, but with sleeves. And see, there you go. To me, that's still a vest or a waistcoat. But it's just that essential thing that I know is going to go with everything. And I have at least one in my closet all the time. This pattern is one I thought I had the envelope and I thought I had the innards to it too, and I didn't. Couldn't find the envelope that had all the tissue in it and the instructions. So I went on Etsy and I bought this because I like it that much. So yeah, I don't know that I've made it yet, but it has back darts, it has front waist darts, and it's very simple. What I like is the top stitching. Yeah, vest. Now for the bottoms, the bottom piece, I do wear jeans, I wear pants, I wear capris, but I always in my wardrobe have more skirts than I have any of those other things. Especially now that I live in a warm climate where it's hot. Wearing shorts is hot. They bind around my waist and they cover up my legs and your quads. The muscles on top of your legs, those are your biggest muscle. And when I have those covered up, I'm warm because, you walk, you move. Those muscles do a lot of the work in your body, and when they heat up and you've covered them up, they keep you warm. Well, I already am warm, thanks. And having things loose is just much more comfortable to me. So, skirt. This is a great little jean skirt. This is New Look 6703. You can find it right now in the books. And I've made it. I made this one, but the shorter length. And I made it from denim, and it is perfect. It is the cutest little skirt. In fact, I had it in here because the button popped off, not because it popped off in the wash. And it's just perfect. It's the greatest little denim skirt. I mean, it goes with a t-shirt, it goes with a vest, it goes with everything. And so this is definitely something you will always find in my closet. All in one. Well, you know what I'm gonna say, don't you? Of course you do. It's a dress, and it's $86.40. Simplicity $86.40. It's my favorite dress of all time. But you know what? I had to I was thinking about this, and I thought everybody knows I'm gonna say that. But you know what? Although I do reach for this and wear this dress in its many iterations in my closet all the time, I don't always just want to wear that. I want to wear other things too. And for the way I live, a basic shift dress is perfect. And this is just one that I pulled out because it's very indicative of the kind of dress that is very comfortable for me and that I like to wear. And it is, this is McCall Stitch and Save 3480. There is, you can find dresses like this, and open a New Look catalog, you'll find 1,000 of these. It's just basically a t-shirt dress with patch pockets in the front. That's it. So yeah, that kind of a dress is perfect for me, and you will always find that in my closet. Layering. Well, this, I didn't even have to think about this one. It is the Sinclair Harper cardigan. This cardigan is an indie pattern, and it's free. And I tried it. I kind of went head to head between it and a New Look pattern, and it was about even in ease of construction and fit and all that kind of thing. But I have gone back to this time and time and time again because it's so easy to put together and it looks so good. I've mainly made it in a duster length or a tunic length, but it is the greatest cardigan. I've made it so that I've made it a little wider so I could have the band overlap so I could put buttons. I didn't use it recently when I made a white cardigan, like a little short, like a cardigan length cardigan, like a hip length. And I thought, why didn't I do that? I need to go back and make one like that. Because the one I made is fine, but I know that pattern. I know the Harper cardigan, and it is perfect. The great thing too about this is that it comes in petite, average, and tall sizes. So if you have monkey arms like I do, you can make the tall and it comes out perfect. You don't end up having to add 2 inches to the sleeve hem. It's just a really, really good pattern, and everybody recommends it, and they're all right, and I am right there with them. So that's my layering piece. Now the last one is wild card, and so it could be anything. And for me, I had to think for a second about this, and I thought, what do I have to have in my wardrobe that's not any of these other things? You know what it is? It's a nightgown. I pulled out Butterick 5792. Now, I don't know that I've made this thus far, and this is a pattern from 2012. Butterick is really good at giving you nightgowns rather than pajamas. Everybody else will give you a pajama top and bottoms, and I don't wear those. I wear gowns, and so I'm thankful that Butterick is still faithful with giving us nightgowns. Maybe only 1 or 2 patterns, but that's enough. I've made a lot of nightgowns. I like to make them out of sheets because a worn sheet is so comfortable, and it's like you're sleeping naked because you're wearing a sheet. And so yeah, I like this pattern a lot. It's got those pin tucks in the front right here. I do have a historical pattern that I made out of a stretch shirting. it's not a sateen, but it's a stretch shirting. It's like 100% cotton with a little bit, well, not 100%, like 97% cotton with a little bit of spandex, but it's a woven shirting and it is fantastic. I wear that thing. I have to make myself not wear it for 3 nights in a row and wear my other ones, but I love it the most. It's pale blue and I put some eyelet trim around the neck and the armholes, and it's got pin tucks and it's just so pretty. So a nightgown, that's my go-to. Have to have that in my wardrobe. So that is the 5 handmade essentials tag from me. We're supposed to tag someone, and you know what? I think everybody that I can think of has been tagged. So I am going to tag the sewing pastor's wife because I just found her channel and I think she's wonderful, and I will link her below, and she's probably already been tagged by someone else, but she comes to mind and I really like her channel, so I'm going to tag her. So that's it for now for me, and I'm going to leave you with my little prayer card that I always do. This is from Matthew 11:30, and it says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." It is still a yoke. It is still something that you have that guides you, but it's easy. It's made to fit you, and it doesn't weigh anything. So it just helps you along. I didn't think of it that way until recently, but Jesus actually said that. And I think the idea there is, if you follow me, then the way that I will lead you is not going to burden you. It's going to free you up. It's going to fit you perfectly, and it's going to make your life good and abundant. That's a Christian word we throw around, but full of good things. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.